always clear your throat before you actually hit the go live button and scratch your feet and all that sort of stuff. I just posted about my full health screening. Why am I clapping like a sea lion? Which one is it? Anyway, I posted about my full health screening and about the MOT. Although having called it an MOT for your body, I realized in America that would be a vehicle inspection and all these different things. So a full health screening, if you're in the UK, it'd be an MOT. In the US, a vehicle test safety check thing. And what I've actually learned from doing 200, it actually came through this morning. My latest client that signed up, she put her questionnaire through and it said brain health screening number 200, which actually is pretty crazy considering I've done 200 different brain screenings since I started actually doing them a few years back, or a couple of years back. And that means that there's 200 different brains that I've actually analyzed from this questionnaire. Now, the full health screening, what it isn't, is an actual medical questionnaire. It's not taking blood tests or anything like that. What it actually is that we have 4 screening processes that I go through all my clients with a couple of other in-depth questionnaires for my actual full health screening process for my actual coaching. But we go through a brain health screening. We go through a genetic screening, we go through a gut health screening, and we go through a stress analysis, basically a stress screening for your adrenals. And what each one of them is, it allows me to build up a much more complete picture of what is actually going on. So for £99, what you're going to do is you're going to get all 4 screening processes. So you fill these out online, you click send, and they come through to me. And off the back of that, we book in a call to go through and analyze what we've actually found in your body. And that allows you to then say, look, I know that this is happening in my body and I need to do this to rectify it. I know that this is happening and I need to do this to rectify it, and so on. But the brain screening, what that actually goes through is we look at stress on the brain. We look at things like blood glucose management. We look at the way your brain is connecting to your gut. We look at how your dopamine fires, your serotonin, and these are things like neurotransmitters that I'm not sure if you heard what they are, but I'm pretty certain people have heard of dopamine, which is more like our motivational neurotransmitter, serotonin, our contentment neurotransmitter, things like GABA, which is to do with when we sleep, and things like the way our adrenals fire. And some of these things cross over, but the powerful thing about that is that if you are suffering from brain fog a lot of the times, if you're getting cold hands and feet, if you're not sleeping through the night, this questionnaire, this screening allows you to actually look at what is going on a deeper level to then actually rectify that. Because so many people look at health as just, you need to eat less to lose weight, you need to move more, and all these different things. And whilst that absolutely has a place, or you have times when people say just drink more water or listen to your body more. What does actually listening to your body mean? So eat when you're hungry, drink when you're thirsty, all these different things. What does that actually mean? And is it what your body needs at that specific time? I know, for example, your body likes routine, it likes schedule, it likes to then look at releasing enzymes and all these different things at the right times. And when we actually look at eating, the more consistency we can have, the better. And that is what we look at. Is your brain actually sending the right signals to your gut? And is your gut sending those signals back to your brain? And then we go on to the gut health screening. And with that, it's super, super powerful, because I've seen many people come to me with bloat, struggle to lose weight, fatigue, poor skin, psoriasis. They're just not feeling great. And it can be very, very frustrating. People say, just don't eat gluten, don't have dairy, stop drinking alcohol, or all these things, or, oh, I cut out sugar. And you actually think, well, what can I still eat? Air? Well, actually, no, the air quality isn't too good. But if we can see what is going on in our gut and actually start to understand the way it works. So, for example, what we look at here is what I call my north to south model, or the north to south model. I'm not going to say mine. It's what I learned from one of my mentors, that is Karazian. And that is that usually we look at the gut first, but there are loads of things going on beforehand. Are we having to chew our food excessively? Are we producing the right amount of saliva? Is our brain telling our body to produce this saliva? And that links back with the brain health screening. So it gives us a lot of information about what is potentially going on. If you're one of the people that maybe you don't go to the toilet once every 14 to 16 hours, you actually don't go I've seen a lot of times, more with females, where we have problems with gallbladder and more digestion side of things, that I've seen guys do it as well. But there was one person that came to me, she didn't go to the toilet like more frequently than once every 5 to 6 days. And it was quite worrying when we actually think about how rubbish, crap is literally left in our body, and it gives the body the chance to reabsorb those toxins. So we have to go to the toilet regularly enough. And if we also go too often, then we don't actually absorb the nutrients that we need to. So this gut health screening allows us to look a little bit deeper into that. Then we get into the genetic health one, and this is something which is really cool. Now, if you've had a 23andMe test, then what I would actually prefer to do is you send me the raw data from that, and I will actually do a different screening with that. Now, a 23andMe test is like £100 or something like that. You send your blood sample off, or saliva, I can't remember which one it is, saliva sample, and that comes back 4 to 5 weeks later. You send me the raw data and we go through that. But with this screening, we can get a lot of information just from some certain symptoms that is going on. And we're all born with different genetic SNPs, single nuclear polymorphism. Don't need to know that. That's me being a geek. And some of these genetic SNPs are born what we call impaired. Some of them get impaired as we are going through life based on stress that we've been through, based on our environment causing stress, physical, mental, all these different things. And we need to know which ones are potentially impaired. What can we do to improve them? What can we do to make our body work better? These, again, will link into digestion. They will link into brain fog and the way our body works as total. And then on top of that, the last questionnaire that we have, the last screening process, is the actual symptoms of stress and things like cortisol, the way our adrenals are working. How overloaded is your body on stress? Have we got signs of high cortisol, low cortisol, mixed cortisol? And how can we then look to improve them? So all 4 of those questionnaires, all 4 of those screenings get processed by yourself. And then from there, I look at them, I do a little bit of an assessment, and we jump on a 30-minute call. And we start to build up a little bit of a picture of what is going on in your body. We might have a couple more questions on the call. And it allows you to say, look, this is what's going on in my body. I know that maybe I need to back off of exercise. Maybe I need to eat more vegetables, get more fiber in my diet. Maybe I need to be more consistent with my sleep. And this is how I then build my body up for success in order to improve my sleep and stop waking up through the night. This is what I really need to do. And then it allows you to really kind of grab hold of your goals throughout December to start building up. And then in January, that you're completely ready to take on this new year. So for £99, we go through all 4 of those screenings. And then from there, we go through a call, we build up a plan specific to you, and then you get to go ahead and do it. And you can decide if you want to take it further, work with coaching with myself, or go into my monthly group program, then absolutely, we can talk about that. But after that £99, after that call, you have a bit of a plan to push your health forward once and for all. Get rid of the bloat, get rid of the brain fog, give yourself some energy, allow yourself to sleep through the night, and just stop being frustrated with health. Now, if it's something that you want to talk about, drop me a message or go to ojhealth.com and we can have an email conversation there, or you can get me on social media. You can drop me a private message on Instagram, on Facebook, even on YouTube. They'll come through on the comments. If you want to chat about this, hit the comments, hit the messages, and we'll get you booked in to go through your full health screening, MOT, vehicle check thing. But thank you for watching, and I shall speak to you soon.